Welcome to A Course in Miracles, Lesson 23. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. I'm going to repeat that. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. The idea for today contains the only way out of fear that will ever succeed. Wow, I'm going to pause. I hope you can feel the profundity of those words. Let that sink in. Nothing else will work. Everything else is meaningless, but this way cannot fail. Every thought you have makes up some segment of the world you see. It is with your thoughts, then, that we must work, if your perception of the world is to be changed. If the cause of the world you see is attack thoughts, you must learn that it is these thoughts which you do not want. There is no point in lamenting the world. There is no point in trying to change the world. It is incapable of change because it is merely an effect. But there is indeed a point in changing your thoughts about the world. Here, you are changing the cause. The effect will change automatically. If you change what's going on in here, you automatically change what's going on out there. The world you see is a vengeful world, and everything in it is a symbol of vengeance. Each of your perceptions of external reality is a pictorial representation of your own attack thoughts. One can well ask if this can be called seeing. Is not fantasy a better word for such a process? And hallucination a more appropriate term for the result? You see the world that you have made, but you do not see yourself as the image maker. You cannot be saved from the world, but you can escape from its cause. This is what salvation means. For where is the world you see when its cause is gone? Vision already holds a replacement for everything you think you see now. Loveliness can light your images and so transform them that you will love them, even though they were made of hate. For you will not be making them alone. The idea for today introduces the thought that you are not trapped in the world you see, because its cause can be changed. There is a key to the prison door. This change requires first that the cause be identified and then let go, so that it can be replaced. The first two steps in this process require your cooperation. The final one does not. Your images have already been replaced. By taking the first two steps, you will see that this is so. Besides using it throughout the day as the need arises, 5 practice periods are required in applying today's idea. As you look about you, repeat the idea slowly to yourself first, and then close your eyes and devote about a minute to searching your mind for as many attack thoughts as occur to you. As each one crosses your mind, say, I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts about fill in the blank. Hold each attack thought in mind as you say this, and then dismiss that thought and go on to the next. In the practice period, be sure to include both your thoughts of attacking and of being attacked, whether you're the attacker or the attackee. Their effects are exactly the same because they are exactly the same. You do not recognize this as yet, and you are asked at this time only to treat them as the same in today's practice periods. We are still at the stage of identifying the cause of the world you see. When you finally learn that the thoughts of attack and of being attacked are not different, you will be ready to let the cause go. Whether you are imagining yourself as the victim or the perpetrator, the cause is the same. It's the war going on inside of you. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts about fill in the blank. An attack thought is any thought that something is wrong or not right, any thought associated with irritation, anger, frustration. These are attack thoughts. Anything that is less than seeing the perfection in everything. You don't have to be all the way there yet, but we're introducing the idea and we're sitting with it. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts about. Now, of course, the ego thinks it's justified in hating certain people, places, and things. Of course it does. But what does that get you? Pain. I suggest giving up that pain for peace. And this is what A Course in Miracles will show you how to do. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm so grateful you're on this journey with me. Days where things feel a little confusing, sit with it a little longer and ask Spirit to help you understand, to bring an understanding to your heart. You don't have to understand it perfectly to sit with it and just experiment with what you're hearing and how it feels when you're willing to let go of the hatred and the vengeance and the attack thoughts. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow for lesson 24.